Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. Say in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I picked up at Nordstrom'S Clear the Rack. And that is when they have that additional 25% off of the red tags, okay? And I'm also going to be sharing with you what I picked up at Zara'S seasonal sale, which is currently at 80% off. So hopefully by the time I upload this video, you guys will be able to grab you some cool clearance finds at Zara, okay? So coming out the gate, look, Joe Malone. I picked up this pack of cologne. I paid $15 for it. I really don't remember the original price. It may have been $49. I'm not sure. And, for the most part, he has Fashionably London in here. He has Ebony Woods up in here. And then he has Energetically New York, which I do have a large size bottle to this. And the Ebony Woods, which is a fan favorite, influence favorite. And then I have Energetically Tokyo. For the most part, these all smell great. They smell fabulous. And the longevity of these is, I give it 9 out of 10 for the most part. But the Ebony Woods and Energetically New York, I will give a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend these. And at $15, these are great for travel. Look at this small. Instead of taking your big bottle, you can just take this. But I also picked up this one. Now, this one was one of my great finds there at Zara. This smells just like banana. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to spray some because when you first spray this, it's like somebody is just, cutting up fresh bananas right in front of you. You're hit with all the banana undertones and fragrance of this, and it does dry down beautifully as well. Okay, guys, I love this. But anyway, believe I found a dupe to the Kayali Maui in a bottle. And stay tuned for that video because it's going to be coming up. I'm going to be doing a dupes video for you guys. Alternatives that hit different, that are like 10 out of 10. Recommend, okay? So I also picked up from Zara this short crop trench right here. It's navy blue. The original price was $79.90. This was 80% off. I believe I paid $15 for this. So, not bad at all, right? And just in time for the fall, coming up really soon because y'all know when Michael's is putting out the seasonal stuff, fall is right there at your feet, at your door, right? And I'm just going to move this over here because I have a few more things that I picked up by Zara. I also picked up these jeans. I've been looking for a colored pair of jeans like this and denim. And, it just says Zara. They have this little clear, what is this? It's not really leather. I don't know what this is. It doesn't say Zara on it either, but the stitching and the detailing on these jeans is what caught my eye. Not just the denim. The denim color is something I've been looking for the longest. I kid you not. I've been at every store looking high and low, and I found them at Zara because I was patient and because I'm magnetic when it comes to all the deals, right? And look at the stitching of these. There's nothing plain about these jeans. Look at the stitching of those inside. Look at this hem. Look at this hem. This is not an ordinary hem. So the hem and the detailing of these are very great. And like I said, these I think I paid $11. These were 80% off. These were $59.90 as well. Well, they're not the same price, though, so I'm talking about as well. So you guys can see it, as well as this purse. So I did pick up this bag. This is about the only thing that is summery. Now, I picked this up because it does match some Moschino red sandals, espadrille sandals that I have, and I figured it would pair well with this bag, and it's cute. And the bag does open up like this, and it sits like this. So that's pretty much what I picked up at Zara. And then I think I picked up a hat. Oh yeah, I picked up a fall winter hat, just an oatmeal beanie color hat. I thought that was, be good to have for the fall. And so let's get right into, I'm just going to move these to the side, get right into what I picked up. Well, I have one thing that I did pick up at the outlets in Southern Cal, right? SoCal, right? And that's by Burberry. So this is the duster. And these are the shoes that I picked up. I picked up these lovely pink slides. Why did I have to choose that hard? Because I have been like loving certain pink items. I don't know what's going on, but this is what they look like. I think I paid $220 out the door with tax. This is the box, how they look like. So I think it's retailed at maybe $390, $400, and your girl got them half off. So when you get the chance and opportunity, please go out there and shop the outlets, because that's where you're going to get the designer stuff. And don't wait for a sale, because if you go in there on a random day, they normally would have like additional 20 and 30% off. No lie. I'm telling you guys the truth. Okay, so let's get into what I picked up at Nordstrom'S. Clear the rack. Now, this was not on sale. I think I did. This was on sale for $22 or $21. I know, this is a bargain channel, right? But look, this is the airbrush by Charlotte Tilbury. So I had to see what is all the hype about this. And I have to say, for the most part, it is definitely worth the hype, but like I do have a dupes video coming up. So I have alternatives. Okay. So you guys don't have to spend that hefty coin on products like this and get the same effects. And then I also picked up Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is very smooth, very matte. And, I love the application of this. So I did get that on sale. I think that was under $10. And then I picked up these wipes, these 4 a.m. clean sheets, your entire skin care routine in a wipe. So, can't wait to see how well these perform. And hopefully I can find a dupe or alternative to these wipes as well. Okay. So let's get into the merch that I picked up. So I did pick up these Steve Madden's slides, and they're giving like a Dior dupe. So you got a Dior dupe going on right there, and then you can see the price right here. I received an additional 25% off, which brought these babies down to $5. Okay, $5 for Steve Madden Dior dupes. Okay, so I did pick those up, and then I picked up these jeans, which were $9. And it's by the brand Mavi. They retailed at $138. As you can see, the tag, they brought them down to $11. This wasn't a bad price, $11 for a pair of jeans that's well over $100. And $9. This is how they look. It's just by the brand Mavi. If you know, you know. I own 2 other pair of pants by Mavi. I think it's a white pair and a peach pair. And so I got these jeans. They don't have a hem at the bottom or anything like that. They're just a raw pattern right there. And then I ordered these next 2 items. I ordered online, but still a part of that extra additional 25% off clear the rack. So let me show you guys really quick. So quickly, the box, Stuart Weitzman, okay? Ochre. Stuart Weitzman, I have been loving his shoes and all that jazz. As you can tell, this is probably my second pair of Stuart Weitzman shoes, and I own besides a pair of black leather short boots. And these are the dusters that you get. And if you go in Nordstrom Rack and you see these dusters laying around, grab one to go along with your shoes. It doesn't matter if you're not going to use it for the shoes that you're purchasing, because I feel like my scarf is slipping. If you're not using that for the shoes that you're purchasing, because these dusters are free. I don't know why people don't take them. It doesn't matter. The shoes are not in the box they came in, so it doesn't matter if the duster is not in the box that it came in. So for the most part, you can use these for travel. So just keep that in mind. And these are the shoes. They're red espadrilles. I love this shiny buckle that were on them right here. And I believe I paid $30 for these. They had them at $79, and they had a different price up there on the channel. So you can see they retail at $395, and I paid like $38 for these shoes. So that was a huge come up. This is why I be saying what I be saying. Shop the clear the rack sales. Get that additional 25% off. Shop the outlets. You can totally afford designer, and I am living proof, and hopefully hundreds, thousands of other people out there. Living proof. This is a lifestyle. If you want to own stuff like this, you definitely can. And then the last pair of shoes that I picked up, and I believe this is the last item, is going to be these shoes by Bagley Mishka. Okay. And the reason why I picked these up, because I recently thought that I decided I'm going to go to one of these little, it's kind of like a little performance, like a, not really opera, but This don't have a title, like a opera theme or vibe. So I thought I wanted to wear some like kind of like little elegant shoes, but not the ones that's gonna hurt my feet for hours. So you do get a duster, and like I said, just like the Stuart Weitzman bags, dusters, these are always laying around too. So make sure you pick these up. These are free. They're not going to say anything. They want you to take them because they're tired of seeing them on the damn floor. So these are the shoes. And why was I went thrifting, and that's going to be a whole nother video. I saw a bag, a cute bag, and I think it was from Nordstrom, and it matched the shoes, and that's why I was gravitating towards, I kept gravitating towards that bag, and I was like, why am I looking at this bag? It's because I had these shoes, and I knew it matched, so I may go back, I may not go back and see if they have it. So I like the detail of those up there, and then it's a nice, comfortable heel, bottom, very plush. These are nice shoes, by the way. These are very, very, very nice shoes. I believe these retail at $195 or $198, something like that. And I paid, I believe it was $18 out the door. So just imagine, for this and the pair of Stuart Weitzman shoes, I got a great deal. I got a hell of a deal right there. So, make sure you check out the next Clear the Rack sale. And sometimes it doesn't have to be Clear the Rack. The prices are still very affordable and decent when you shop Nordstrom Rack. They can just bring the prices down to 85 to 90% off, 89% off, just trying to push merchandise out to bring in new merch. Okay, just for you guys. So that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for staying to the end. I take it that you guys are going to have a lovely week. You're going to enjoy the rest of your day. And I will meet you right back here when I upload the next video. Well, see you back here when I upload the next video. Until then, be well. Bye.